How did cartographers create Latin American border disputes? Imagine trying to draw a line on a map where none was clearly marked before. That's what cartographers did after Latin American countries gained independence. Their maps shaped how borders were seen and fought over. During the colonial era, Spain and Portugal focused on important places like mines, cities, and ports. They left large areas with unclear boundaries, which made it hard for new nations to know where they ended and others began. When countries declared independence, they often used colonial divisions as their starting points. This idea is called uti possederis juris, meaning as you possess. It meant new countries should keep the borders they had under colonial rule. But these borders were often vague or disputed, leading to conflicts. Cartographers created maps to show these claims. Sometimes, they drew borders that didn't match the real ground situation. These maps helped countries justify their claims to land. They influenced public opinion and national identity, which could stir up tensions. For example, in Patagonia, the border between Argentina and Chile was unclear. Both nations used maps to support their claims, which caused ongoing disagreements. Another example is the War of the Pacific, where Chile, Peru, and Bolivia fought over territory. Cartographers mapped the new borders after battles, but these maps sometimes conflicted with indigenous or historical claims. These maps could be inaccurate because of limited technology or knowledge at the time. They relied on explorers' reports, which might have been wrong or biased. The maps created during this period often reflected political goals more than actual geography. In Latin America, these cartographic choices helped shape the political landscape. They made some borders seem more legitimate and others more contested. This history shows how visual representations of land can influence real-world conflicts. Today, understanding these map-making practices helps us see how borders were formed and why disputes still happen. It reminds us that borders are not just lines on a map but stories of history, identity, and power.